I've known Kevin since the end of 2009, and I was referred to Kevin through my family lawyer, who was Patricia Woodhatch. I was going through a divorce after 36 years of marriage. So it was a case I was very confused, and I had a lot of financial needs that needed to be looked after. And with that, I came and met with Kevin. Kevin's helped me with my financial situation, which was very confusing to me because after 36 years, we sort of were one, and now I was on my own, and I needed some help to figure out where I went from here as far as my retirement. And I do have a health issue, so I was on the Trillium program, and I did need to have some help in trying to keep my finances in place as well as to keep my Trillium program in place as well. So Kevin was great. He found a way. I'm not sure. He worked his magic, and he found a way to keep me on the Trillium program and to set me up with a financial plan that worked for me, as well as a retirement plan. It worked really well. Most definitely. I would trust Kevin to recommend him to anybody. I have two children, both one boy and one girl, and they're both married and have families. My daughter is in a very unique situation because she was widowed at age 31 and raising two sons on her own. So she needs help. She needs somebody that she can pick up the phone and say, hey, am I doing the right thing? Or to sit down with her and just brainstorm a few situations that, will they be good for me in the long term or will they not? And she's got two children, two boys that, they need to know that there's going to be something there down the road for them. And my son, he's got a few health issues, and he's a mechanic as well. So he's got a young family, two boys as well. And they both need help. And Kevin's the best guy for the job because he's got the patience and the understanding to sit down a one-on-one and sort of family-oriented to know what's best for them. And any of my friends, I would recommend him in a heartbeat. Yeah, because he's great, he's understanding, and he's caring. And that means a lot. I think what's so neat about Kevin's service approach and his own personal being is that he's friendly, he's outgoing. Anytime I've met him, he's met me at the door. And he greeted me, with a smile and a handshake. And lots of times you don't have that. You have, a receptionist or whatever, and that's good because maybe that's not available, in one certain situation. And he's just friendly, and he's caring, and he sets up individual plans for each individual person. And I feel that he takes the time to research it well to know that that is going to work for that person. At least that's the way I felt for myself. And I went away feeling very comfortable. My life is very different all the way around, but Kevin's just sort of put the icing on the cake, I think, because I have peace of mind. I know everything is sort of in place financially for me. As I say, I am on low income, so I'm not able to make a lot of interest on any investments, but I know what income I do have is going to be there. It's not going to be gone. And I know my Trillium, for the time being, is going to stay in place. And as well as the way Kevin set up my financial situation, he set me up with a binder that everything is right there. That unfortunately, if something did happen to me, my family, all they would need to do is get that binder, pick it up, and everything would be there. And at that time, no family needs any amount of stress to add to already a bad situation. So yeah, he was my angel at the time. I just think he's an altogether great guy. He's very professional, and he's not pushy. Like he's not overpowering. Like he doesn't come on really strong and macho man that he can do this and he can do that, and he really couldn't do anything. He was very honest and upfront. And to be honest with you, I was a little taken aback because I wanted to make more money off my investment, because then that would give me because of having a low income, more to work on. But I mean, you can't have both. And my health is worth more than money, so he was the one that sort of did the research and checked it all out and made sure, yeah, it would work for me and I wouldn't get, you know, hung out to dry. And I felt that he'd give it 110%, and I would recommend him for anybody tomorrow, and he's just a great guy. And at the time, I was going through a rough time. Kevin was also going through a rough time with his loss of his father and things. But I mean, to sit face to face with him at the table, you would not even know that unless he mentioned it. And to me, that takes a real strong person to be able to put your personal life in, nor did I know that because I don't get the mercury, you know, so I didn't know any of this other personal information was going on, and it was not brought to the forefront at all. It was very professional. He dealt more with my hang-ups and all I was going through, and very caring about it than his was. His concerns were nothing when we were sitting down. We were doing business, and that's how it was dealt with, and it was really good.